Tochisusa.
That's very true, Tochisusa. Be yourself.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sisi, and in this video I'm so excited to be bringing to you my friend Caro.
Hi everyone.
So Caro is a Ugandan doctor in the UK as well. I know we seem like unicorns or like some mythical creatures that don't exist, but we do. There are plenty of Ugandan doctors in the UK, not just us. So in this video we're going to be talking about things we wish we knew on our journey to the UK. The first thing for me on the IELTS bit is about writing. I've talked about this before, but I will again because of how important I feel like it is. When you're practicing the writing, make sure you actually get a piece of paper and write down. It makes such a big difference. What about you?
For me, I think for IELTS, on top of what Sis is saying, the reading part fails most people. Please do practice going through the passages and know how much time you take for the passage. Many people go for the exam and they fail to finish that passage within the actual time you're given. So please do practice the reading part as well.
The next is PLAB. On the PLAB part, do you have anything you wish you knew?
For PLAB 1, I feel I needed more time to read. The ideal time depends on your prior knowledge. Some people, they practice in clinical areas, so they don't need as much time. I wasn't working in a clinical area, so I wish I had practiced 6 months prior to the exam, but I only used about 3 months prior to the exam. Luckily, I passed, but looking back, I wish I had given myself more time. How about you?
Yeah, and a lot of us, I remember I was working in a research job. A lot of people work in research jobs.
That's true.
And there's when you go to research, you kind of forget everything. You only know the study protocol. So if you're one of those people, please, obviously, you need more time than someone who's working in...
Clinical jobs?
Yeah, in a clinical job. The next bit is about PLAB 2. PLAB 2, I wish I hadn't over practiced. I did not actually, but what I wish I knew is that you don't need to practice too much, because there are people who would be in the academies and you're practicing to the point of rehearsing once they enter the station, and then you know everything. And I think that's not always a good idea, because they want to show that you're a person and you haven't crammed. Yeah.
And also, in addition to that, for PLAB 2, something I wish I had known, you really don't need to read anything for PLAB 2 before going to the academy. Most of the things that you need, you're going to find in the academy. And of course, you need to practice, but don't forget what Sisi said. Don't practice too much. Be yourself. Be the doctor you are when you're seeing patients.
Tochisusa.
That's very true, Tochisusa. Be yourself.
Yes, the next bit is on GMC registration. What I really wish I knew before was to get my provisional registration before starting internship. So when you're in Uganda, they don't need to know as much, like somehow they don't care as much, but eventually in the future it really affects you.
Yeah.
So if you're in medical school right now, make sure you get your provisional registration before you start internship. If you haven't already, that's fine, it can be sorted, but it gives you a hard time, so just try and do that before.
Oh yes, and that reminds me again to do with the registration. Please do not undertake any medical work in Uganda without a license. You know, when you finish internship, most of us start working without getting full registration. Please, please, please get your registration before you start any job. And then for me also personally, something that happened to me that is unique to me, I wish I had inquired from General Medical Council if my degree was acceptable. If you have any doubts about your degree, if you went to a university that's not on the list, anything, please do inquire from the GMC. They are very, very responsive and they are very, very helpful.
Yeah, and we'll link in the description below their email address.
Yes.
So you can just send them an email. They take about maybe 3 to 5 working days. But if you have any question, they'll answer you instead of going around asking for randomly on the internet.
Yeah.
And although if you have any questions for us, then let us know in the comments below. Make sure you go and subscribe to Caro's channel, and if you like this video, then please click like, and if you want to watch more videos like this, then please click subscribe. Thanks guys, bye.